No cuts and no layoffs, and a focus on slow growth. That's the short version of the $204 million budget presented to Hamilton County Commissioners today. It's a change that points to recovery after the recession. And the commissioners are also being asked to consider improvements to public safety. Local 12's Paula Toti joins us live to explain how taxpayers may be asked to spend a little. Paula?
Cami, 3 ideas for spending a quarter, basically raising the sales tax in the county by a quarter, were presented. And one idea presented by the county administrator puts the Hamilton County Coroner's office at the center of things. It calls basically for using 2 years worth of this revenue to take a vacant hospital, rehab the building, and make improvements to public safety. Improvements needed to take the Hamilton County Coroner's Office and Crime Lab into 2030 would take $56 million. That was the number given in a study county commissioners had ordered a few years ago. Given that voters turned down 2 jail levies, it's no surprise improvements pretty much started and ended with the study. But Catholic Health Partners has offered to give the county the largely vacant Mercy Health Mount Airy Hospital.
The gift of this building to this county allows us to address the issues of overcrowding in the crime lab, overcrowding in the jail, at a fraction of the cost that it would be for the taxpayers if we had to address them individually.
It would create twice the space originally talked about for the crime lab and new space for the sheriff's department to free up more than 100 beds at the jail. It would also combine a property room for the sheriff's department and Cincinnati police. But the tax watchdog group Coast says the county should be even more creative and make cuts.
There's plenty of waste in county government. They have just begun to scratch the surface. They need to drill down and get rid of the rest of the waste. And then they can say to the taxpayers, we've gone far enough.
Would taxpayers go for a sales tax increase?
I am possibly in favor of it tentatively, but I would like to see the statistics on the crime lab, how well it's going to help the people of the city of Cincinnati.
I also think that spending fuels a lot of our economy, so I don't know if I would want to, if I would really go with that hindrance of, taking down the spending dollars. Maybe there could be a better way.
And Dr. Sammarco says she knows anytime you talk taxes, it's an uphill battle. So she's actually explored the idea of the crime lab on her own, talking possibly about a public-private partnership, and she said that would be a good opportunity for the county. Meanwhile, county commissioners have been asked to look at a couple of other ideas to consider for this quarter. One would be take the 0.25% increase and use that to eliminate some of the fees in building a house, like for building permits and code changes, and that in effect would maybe spur economic growth, bring more people here to build. Another would be take this quarter and for all the money you get in revenue from that increase, give that back to the property owners in the form of a rebate. So that one would be revenue neutral. Reporting live from the coroner's office, Paula Toti, Local 12 News.
It's probably a very valuable little quarter you're holding there, Paula.
Yeah, wouldn't you like to stretch it 3 ways and more?
Would be nice. All right, Paula Toti, thank you for the report. The county commissioners have all said coming out of a recession just doesn't seem the right time to raise taxes. However, 3 public meetings are planned on the proposed budget and the ideas presented by the county administrator.